What if chickens ruled the earth? Imagine a world where humans are no longer at the top of the food chain. A world where evolution took a different path. Not the triumph of human intelligence, not the dominance of technology, but chickens. The small, fragile creatures we once caged, consumed and ignored, have risen. They've become the new rulers of our planet. The sky is dark. Skyscrapers lie in ruins, swallowed by fog. Streets are silent. No cars, no human voices, no laughter. Only the echo of distant wing beats, and a single haunting crow of a rooster cutting through the silence. Humanity's era has ended. A new age begins. The age of feathers. As chickens rise, the natural order collapses. Cities once alive with noise and light are now graveyards of steel and glass. Highways split and crumble. Cars left to rust beneath endless storms. Nature reclaims what was once ours, but not alone. Among the vines and shadows, they roam freely, their claws scraping across cracked asphalt, monuments we built to honor. Ourselves have become perches for creatures we once thought beneath us. But these are not the chickens we knew. In the shadows, evolution has worked its quiet magic. Intelligence awakened, instinct replaced by strategy. One by one, societies form, kingdoms rise, and atop each throne sits a ruler, a feathered king, crowned in gold, guarded by legions of armored sentinels, disciplined, relentless, ruthless. Beneath the ground, deep within abandoned subway tunnels and forgotten nuclear bunkers, they've built entire cities. Glowing crystals illuminate grand caverns. Vast egg-shaped towers rise like monuments to a new civilization. Intricate tunnels stretch for miles, carrying life, energy, and command. This is a hidden world, a forbidden world. The beating heart of an empire we never saw coming. And then comes the unimaginable. As intelligence blooms, technology follows. No longer bound by instinct, they adapt, innovate, create. Laboratories rise from the ashes of ours, filled with glowing machines and humming power. They begin fusing flesh with metal, claw with steel. Out of these chambers emerge something new. Warriors, sentinels, beings of bone, feather, and iron, cyborg chickens. Their wings become engines, their eyes burning crimson lights in the darkness, their claws sharper than any sword humanity ever forged. They soar through the skies on mechanical wings, carving new paths of power, dominating the air we once thought belonged only to us. Humans fight back. We gather what remains of our fallen civilization, build walls, forge weapons, and prepare for war. But it's too late. For millennia, we believed ourselves untouchable, the apex of all life. But now, we face a species evolved beyond us. Faster, stronger, smarter. Our arrogance has become our downfall. The first battles are swift and brutal. Smoke rises over the last great human strongholds. Armies of giant armored chickens march forward, step by step, feathers rustling like steel blades in the wind. Gunfire erupts, missiles streak across the sky, but they are meaningless against titanium-plated wings and unbreakable claws. For the first time in history, humans are prey, and as we fall, the world itself begins to unravel. The food chain collapses. Apex predators vanish. Insects explode in number, overrunning forests and farmlands. Crops fail, rivers choke, oceans shift. Entire ecosystems spiral into chaos. as chickens dominate the top of every hierarchy nature once balanced so delicately. Forests are stripped bare to make room for colossal egg chambers. Meadows turn to deserts beneath the weight of endless scratching. Claws, the green lungs of the planet, begin to wither. Humanity retreats, driven into the deepest, darkest corners of the earth. In caves, we hide, shadows of what we once were. Huddled around dim fires, we whisper stories of a world we've lost. Above us, patrol drones shaped like monstrous birds sweep across the land, searching, hunting. At night, the distant beating of wings chills our blood. A single misplaced sound, a flicker of firelight, could bring the end. And yet, amid the silence, a question burns. If chickens truly ruled the earth, could humanity ever rise again? Or is this our final chapter, reduced to myths in a history no longer our own? Statues we built to honor our triumphs now crumble beneath. Vines, libraries, once filled with the knowledge of millennia, rot into dust. On rooftops, atop the remnants of everything we've created, chickens perch in silence, watching, waiting, owning everything. For millions of years, we believed ourselves to be evolution's masterpiece, but perhaps we were only its experiment. If one day chickens rise to rule this planet, will we fight? Will we adapt? Will we find a way to coexist or be erased entirely? The answer lies in a future we may never see. But one truth remains. This planet has never belonged to just one species, and it never will.